Hello, and welcome to the part of the house that I spend the majority of my time. You don't understand how much lately. This is not only my place where I do maintenance in my vehicles and I do woodworking, it is also my place of solitude and peace. I am Technical Sergeant Rojas, and today we're going to be talking about organizational cultures. Organizational culture is a system of knowledge and standards that we can all relate to a particular organization. In my case, we'll be talking about the culture of being a jet engine mechanic in an engine testing facility in Shore Air Force Base. The reason I specify Shore Air Force Base is because there may be another testing facility in another Air Force base, and well, they may have slightly or entirely different cultures than the one that we have in Shore Air Force Base. We learned today in class that we could characterize cultures on three different levels. And the most visible of those levels are behaviors and artifacts. This is extremely noticeable in my environment, from the fact that my guys always wear their reflective belts, whether they're inside or outside, whether they need it or not, whether they go home or stay behind. Or the acceptable fact that our uniforms may probably never be clean. The second level are values. Those can be observed when my guys passionately yell at people that may about to do something dangerous within my section. You can also see the disdain in my guys when they see that somebody do not meet the level of standard of proper maintenance that we have in our section. The last level is assumptions and beliefs. In my section, I believe everybody fears of not doing their job right and causing somebody to die. No matter how much of an expert that we are, this assumption always keeps us in our toes, constantly looking at everybody else's job to make sure that nobody made a mistake that could be potentially be detrimental for our mission. Those three combined, our appearances, our values, and our assumptions, are what represent our culture. In my section, we have many issues, some of which are healthy, some of which are not. I work in a very small section compared to all the other major sections within my career field. 6 to 8 people tops. I wish they would give me more. I keep asking for them, they don't give them to me. I believe that we maintain many healthy elements in our culture. The reason being is because to become part of my section, you have to be selected among your peers, which creates a level of competence that we all need to have. Also, because we are part of a selected group, we're always together and we really care for each other in our different ways. Our job also requires the highest level of communications because we work as a team in a hazardous environment, and we have to look at each other's back and take care of each other to make sure that all of us are safe. These are the 3 C's: competence, care, and communication. These 3 characteristics make the members of my team trust each other. However, that's not to say that we are not free, we are not unhealthy in any other aspect. Because we're such a small group of selected individuals, we have our own biases toward other sections of our own flight. Sometimes I heard comments and noticed attitudes that suggest that other sections may not be worthy or they are underneath our section because they haven't been selected to be part of my section. This unhealthy element does hinder the overall trust within the flight and damage the flight culture. Culture is extremely difficult to change, but it's our job to influence and to try to fix our sections. Maintaining a healthy organizational culture is essential. Something simple as to continuously emphasizing that we are work together in the same flight, that we all have our different sets of skills and responsibilities, and that we work together to achieve our mission, those emphasizations can change our culture. It creates a sense of humbleness and improve our character. As leaders, we pass down our organization's ideology and we explain our core values. This is why we need to be in the highest level of commitment and go beyond the norm through innovation. We have to create the means and the opportunities for our subordinates to follow a good culture. We need to explain what behaviors are rewarded, and we need to explain what behaviors are going to be punished and not tolerable. Like in the case of sexual harassment and sexual assault that are not tolerable within all Air Force standards. We need to be specific to what our section goals are, and we need to address the ideas that go beyond our sections by talking about what the Air Force mission is. Lastly, we need to become an example of what it is possible and set a new standard of excellence to greatly influence the culture of our section and all our subordinates. Thank you very much. I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoy it.